Hello. Okay, we'll do an audio test. Testing audio. Testing audio. Does it sound good? Testing audio. Does it sound good? Testing audio. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay, well. Hello everyone. Demon Souls time. More Demon Souls. Everyone's favorite video game, Demon Souls. No, where's my... One second. I need a... There's my controller. Okay. Come on. Do your thing. Uh-oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, we just need to finish farming the last 2 dragon stones. And then we can call it a day with this character, basically. So that'll be fun. Supposedly it can drop from giant bugbears. And so yeah, we're gonna go back there. And I think we're gonna go to Flame Lurker too. We're gonna start at Flame Lurker and then we're gonna head up. Yeah, it's been okay. It's been an okay day. There's my rice. My rice just popped. My tasty rice. Okay. Yeah. Or no, wait. Wait, which... Oh, yeah, it's 2. It's 2. We gotta go to 2. So yeah, we're gonna start at Flame Lurker, and we're gonna try to backtrack up into the bugbears instead of trying to start at because I think probably the giants are the ones we want to kill. I guess. I don't know. Are our weapons broken? No. Okay. Cool. So I did repair them at some point. Magic Sword Makoto does break really fast though, so you know. There you go with that. But let's take a look around here. Wait, no, not this way. So there should be a ladder somewhere around here. But I don't know that for sure. I've never tried to head back up, to be honest. But so, I was reading online that there's a ladder somewhere around here. There it is. Look at that. Go figure. Oh, man. Coffee. So delicious. Wait, one second, let me check something. You'll have to forgive me for this. Gotta check on something. Okay. So that's slow. Okay, so where do I wind up here? Oh, this is gonna stink. Oh, there's some treasure. No, is there? Oh, let's just see where this goes. Okay, I see where this goes. Never mind. Whatever. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, and the problem is it's gonna dump me into this area here. Ugh. Man, this has been the worst, huh? Just the worst. And there's nothing we can do about it either. Well, we're at +4, right? With the, well, I don't have it equipped. I guess we just go to the lava area and we just suck it up, right? Like we just go to the lava area and we kill those guys. We just kill as many as we can here. Where's the ladder? Right here. We just kill as many as we can right here. I mean, this is so dumb though, like, because of the ladder. Oh, hey, there's a crystal lizard. Okay, I'm intrigued by that. Let's see what it is. Interesting, okay. See, it's like, why do they... I don't know. Crystal lizards are just so bad in this game. Like, they're just, at the very minimum, they're just insufferably obnoxious. And at the best, they're, like, necessary. So you're just kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with them. And there's, like, no real way to get value. I don't know if I like this path here. So there's my souls. So there's something below me. Okay. See what this is. Okay, just junk basically. Well, it's not junk, but it ain't good either. Okay, so this should lead it neatly into the... Yeah, okay. So I guess this is faster than going the other way, but like not enough that I care about or that I'm happy about it. What we're gonna do... Okay, I've decided. What we're gonna do is we're gonna poison and bleed. We're gonna go up to a bugbear and we're gonna poison and bleed it and plague it. And then we're gonna walk away and we're gonna do a different bugbear and we're gonna poison and bleed it. And we're gonna do that until the game sees fit to give us what we want. See, if those crystal lizards drop Dragonstone, that'd be so goated. Ow. Also, I can't be on this side of him. Yep, and we just poison him up. Okay, I think he's plagued. We not? Oh, I'm dead. Well, okay, we're gonna try that again. Absolutely miserable. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get this. We'll get this. We'll get this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We only need 2 more chunks. Just to get our dragon weapon to +5. Which I'm sure will be worth every last second. I'm sure it'll be worth every second of the suffering that we are enduring. I'm sure it'll be worth every single second of the horrible, horrible suffering. It'll be worth every second of the misery and pain that we endure. I'm sure that it'll pay off just splendidly, and we'll have nothing but joyful memories of this. Okay, just forget the crystal lizard. It's hardstone and clearstone. I don't need hardstone and clearstone. Although that'll be good to know for the next character. That crystal lizard's presence is good to know. What are you talking about? Basically. I don't know. See how that how does that fit into what I was saying? But basically, yeah. Whatever. Yes. I'll just I'll sign off on it no matter what. What's good enough? Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. I sign off on it. It basically is exactly correct. Basically, this will basically be worth it. Basically. 3 color. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yep, and we're gonna use all 3. We're gonna use the rainbow of poisons on these weird bugs. What even are they? I don't know. Honestly, it's kind of a meme. Oh, okay, come on. Wow, he just wrecked me. Okay, we need to farm more grasses anyway, so it's fine. They're wrecking me. I don't know what's going on. They're wrecking me today. Like I've literally been wrecked by both of them today. I think maybe I just need to skip that one. I need to go for the biggest ones. Is maybe what I'll do. But I need to farm more grasses first. I'm like running out of grasses. That is they're hilariously. Those enemies are really wacky. They're definitely kind of unique for sure. I'll reserve my opinion of them, so as not to come off as being rude, to them. You know, because the saying goes, if you can't say something nice, don't say it at all, right? So I think I'll reserve my opinion on them, but they're at least interesting. I will admit that they are at least unique and interesting in the series. There's not a whole bunch of enemies that just kind of stand there and be really annoying. I gotta give them that. That's very impressive. That's like deeply, deeply, deeply impressive. Oh. Ow. Ah! Well. Man. It's all ills today. We're racking up the ills today. For sure. I just gotta kill this Grim Reaper a couple times. Yeah, this is on emulator. I'm playing it on emulator. Right now. So if you want to play it and you have a decent rig, and keep in mind my rig isn't even that decent. It's like a pretty decent rig, but it's nothing like insane. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I got an okay. I have an okay gaming computer, but it's nothing like totally ridiculous, right? It's not like my computer's like $10,000. It was like $1,000 3 or 4 years ago. Or yeah, about 3 or 4 years ago. It was like $1,000 3 or 4 years ago. And so like, you know. I probably couldn't emulate Bloodborne, but I think that's technology super new. There was like a major breakthrough in PlayStation 3 emulation where they kind of optimized it finally. So usually those next gen optimization, even PlayStation 2 optimization, even PlayStation 2 emulation had problems for a really long time. Because for just like random programming reasons, right? Yeah, it's a good game. Definitely, I beat it 2 or 3. Now I've beaten it like 6 times. So originally I played it through about twice. Yeah, I like it. I agree actually. I'm a big I don't want to offend people by saying it's my favorite. Or I shouldn't say that, but like I don't want people to like to be mad that it's my favorite, but it is my favorite, I think. Definitely. It is definitely the most interesting of the series because it's the most like an old school game. It's the most like an old school RPG. It very much feels like an old school like RPG for like the NES or something. That's true. Well, I don't want people to be like, bruh. You know what I mean? I don't want people to be like, bruh. Like, it's not, I don't want, yeah, it's not like I expect people to actually be mad, you know? Like, I don't expect someone to be like, you know, like, mad about it. Like, sitting there, like, you know, like he's gonna break my legs, but, you know, people just like, people like bruhing at me. The people being like, bruh. Bloodborne and then DS3. Oh, okay. See, I like DS1 really good. I think DS1's really, really, really insanely good. And then I think DS3 is pretty fun too. And then, the problem is every time we talk about this, or every time somebody brings this up, I have to inevitably mention the fact that DS2 is at the bottom, which is which I think that's probably the least popular part. And I have to temper it by saying that DS2 is still a really great game. But it just happens to be the least favorite From Software game. Okay, we're going back to the thing. Maybe if I look at my chunks, they'll come faster. No, I love DS1. DS1's awesome.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close.
No, I don't. I looked everything up beforehand too for that game. There are very few games I think I'm like terribly worried about, like spoiling. For at least me personally. The thing is, when you play video games like I do, you spoil every game because you got to move on to the next game. It's like your goal is to move on to the next game at some point, and so I just don't worry about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna look up a guide for Fire Emblem 2. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think, at least. But like, I don't blame people for not looking up games. What was that one game that I think was worth blinding? Oh no, there's a movie. So there's a movie that came out relatively recently called Begonia. I think that might be worth blinding. The film Begonia, which came out relatively recently. Like, if you wanted to blind something, I think Begonia would be worth blinding. But like, before I saw Begonia, I just looked up the ending. I was like, what's the ending to this, right? Because I'm always about the journey's better than the destination. That's like my philosophy. Like, there's no way they cannot spoil anything of value. If something is lost by spoiling it, it wasn't worth experiencing in the first place. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know. Well, the thing is, I want to farm them for the stones. But yeah, if you don't interact with them, right? If you don't kill them, they don't really bother you. You know what I mean? Like, they're enemies that are annoying if you try to fight them. But generally, you can kind of just ignore them, and they're totally fine. But yeah, that's my philosophy. Is if something is worth experiencing, spoiling it cannot possibly ruin it. Like, I can't, you know, it's like, oh, if I look up the ending of a book, that shouldn't ever ruin the experience of reading the book. If I look up the end of a movie, that can't possibly ruin the experience of the movie. Or it shouldn't. It's a bad movie if it does. In my opinion. That's like my MO. My modus operandi. My worldview. Generally. Well, I mean, also Begonia. Begonia is one where I kind of recommend watching it, not spoiling it. It's kind of a weird exception. The film Begonia, which came out not that long ago. Where it's like there's these guys who abduct a woman because they think she's an alien or something. And, there's an interesting twist at the end of that one. Yeah, or Bug. It's Bugonia. 1 second. I'll type it out for you. You haven't heard of it? Yeah, the film. Yeah, Bugonia. Yeah. It's a sort of an art movie thing, kind of. Well, it's not really an art movie, but like a little tiny bit. No, I wish. That would have made it really funny, actually. If it had, it probably would have been a better movie. It's kind of a crappy movie, honestly. If it had featured giant fiery flaming tardigrades for no reason, I thought I maybe probably would have liked it more. It was actually pretty lousy. I thought it was really awful, actually. But it was the sort of film that made more sense if you didn't spoil it. It was probably more interesting if you didn't spoil it ahead of time. But that's like the exception that proves the rule. Because it was kind of a bad movie, to be honest. It was sort of a crappy movie. Why are these guys not poisoning? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good if you don't spoil it for yourself. I mean, it's not. It's actually a pretty crappy movie, but it's okay. Not every movie gets to be, you know, Pokemon the movie 3, right? Like, that's probably my favorite movie is Pokemon the movie 3. So, you know, not every movie gets to be Pokemon the movie 3. So you know, I gotta accept that fact. Okay, I need to poison the other one too, which is not gonna happen. Once I toxic both of them, I'm gonna walk away. Oh, eat. What a laborious process. Come on. Cut me some slack, man. Well. There we go. Okay, I got him. Cool. Now we poison him. Oh, I got greedy. Try to do 4. Because you can roll sometimes with those. Okay, we're gonna go kill the other one, the middle-sized one up here. If I can. Ow! Oh, he's already on the wrecking me train. Just blasted me, huh? We're already there, huh? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner too. Shoot. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. It was pretty good. Well, it was pretty okay. I didn't like it as much as his previous film. So the actress and the director were in another film beforehand called Poor Things, which was really good. Poor Things was real good. It wasn't perfect, I don't think, but it was really good. And that was the film they did beforehand. But Begonia, mocks of comedy. It's well, not really. It's kind of funny, I guess. Oh. It is I think supposed to kind of be a comedy, yeah, but it really doesn't come off like one. See, that's something where you don't want to spoil it for yourself. That's a film where I think it's worth it not to spoil it for. But 99% of things, it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. There's no reason to worry about it. Oh. Ow. Oh, you freaking bug. You stupid bug eating up all my stupid grasses already. I can't win here. Oh, okay, here we go. Is this really working? Okay, we're gonna call that good. We're gonna pick up his loot when he dies. Adorable hop at that bug. I know, it's wrecking me. Just shattering my spine. He just wants pets or something, and so he jumps up and he shatters my bones. And I have to eat a bunch of grasses to try to heal my broken bones. My broken, shattered limbs and bones. Because he wants pets or whatever. Because he's a doggo and he wants pets. You know, because he's a doggo and he wants pets. So he gets to jump on my lap and try to shatter my bones. And break my spine. And crush my legs. Under the weight of his dog body, of his puppy body or whatever. Exactly, yeah, see, I know. Don't worry, I know. See, we gotta poison this one too. Okay, this is actually a pretty okay. You know what? There's something to this. I'm not gonna sit here and like glaze this, but I gotta give it that I feel like there really is something going on here. Like, they know that this sucks, but they kind of... So they've, like, tried to make it so that if you're smart and clever, it's, like, less annoying and painful. There we go. So that one should be just about dead. Look at that. It's kind of working. I love it. I love it. Can't get enough of it. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. There you go. As simple as that. No, I didn't want that. I didn't want a shard. You gave me a shard. I didn't want a shard. Oh my gosh. I wanted a freaking chunk. Please give me a chunk next time, game. Please, please give me a chunk next time. Yeah, well, I do think it's good game design. I do think it's good game design. I don't think it's like the game design that we expect nowadays, right? You know, like it's not like how we expect games to be now. But I do respect it. I do respect it. In fact, actually, I really like it. Let's just finish this one off. Well, okay, we'll check that out. And we can backtrack a little bit and go up the other way tunnel. No, stop giving me shards. What did I do wrong? It's probably just bad luck. Much like to say it. Well, no, what the friction is... Where the friction comes from is from, like the actual bosses themselves, right? So their thinking is, oh, well, you know, the boss is where all the magic happens, so we're gonna do everything in our power to make that where the interesting stuff happens, right? So you're playing, you know, Sekiro, and you can just run past most enemies. Like, you can just 100% run past, like, basically most enemies in the game, but... You know, Ishin Ashina is like a huge pain to fight, right? Like Demon of Hatred is a big, huge pain to fight, right? And so it's just like a difference in mentality. I don't necessarily think it's bad or good, per se. But I think a lot of people like it. A lot of people prefer it where the bosses are more interesting and then there's less of this stuff, which is understandable. But I definitely think there's some magic here too. I think people don't realize that this is like kind of a magical thing. Like, yes, it sucks a little bit. For sure. But, there is a little profundity to it, for sure. Then what we'll do is we'll poison this one. So we should... Okay. That's the big one. That's the other... That's the big one stuck in the tunnel. Ow. Yeah, I know. That's the irony of this game. Ow. Okay, well, Well. We'll poison the ones up here. We need more grasses after this again, too, yeah. Okay, now we go up this, now we go this way. We're gonna poison one more. Where is he? There should be one more this way, I think. Oh no, that's Dragon Sword. And then we'll just skip that one. We'll just run past him. So that, okay, so see, and we can see well in advance how he's doing. I think the poison's worn off of him, but he's still getting plagued. So probably have to come off and finish him off with poison or whatever. Okay, see, there's two right here, yeah. Oh wait, no, that's okay. Yeah, so that'll loop back. We'll loop back around to that one in a second. Right now we take care of this one. Okay. Stab this guy. Come on. I think that's good. Okay, cool. So now, did we drop down into this? We did. So I think we're kind of stuck here unless there's a way forward that I don't know about. We can look for another one. There might be one more. Somewhere in these tunnels. Where does this go? Okay. So this is the middle path right here. So I guess we just finished off this big one right here. We'll just use Magic Sword Makoto. I love Magic Sword Makoto too. Oh? These freaking doggos. Time to shear the wool off the sheep or whatever. So who's left? That one. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. You're gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to me, game? Absolutely miserable. Yeah, so 0 chunks. 5, like... I literally got 5 shards, 0 chunks. For this haul. Whatever, we still got 2 more to go. If we can get 1 this pass, that's actually good. That's something. Literally, all we gotta do is get 1 this pass. All we gotta do is get a single 1 this pass. And I'll be happy. I'll be joyful. I'll be singing and dancing in the streets. We'll play Mass Effect 3. As a reward. We actually won't, probably. But that's the sort of thing I would do, I guess. No! Oh, it refers to any, like, the weapons with no stat scaling in them. So, like, this katana I have right now has no stat scaling. Right? If we look at it, it has no, it benefits from no strength, no dex, no magic, no nothing. It's just like a sword that just, like, does damage. And that's like it. And there's a bunch of weapons in the game like that. Technically, in this particular case, I'm also counting like plague and poison, I guess. Just cause. whatever, right? And then there's Dragonstone weapons too. Those are the most important ones, or those are the things I'm trying to farm right now. Is Dragonstone. What up? Yeah. So like crossbows too. Crossbows is another one. Crossbows like a legit, or like one of the more important weapon types, I guess. They're not very good in this game, but they like their range damage and they're non-scaling. But I think probably the best non-scaling weapon, just spoiler alert, is this weapon I'm holding in my hands right now, the Magic Sword Makoto. Pretty bonkers for what it is. It's not like actually like insanely powerful, but it's pretty bonkers for what it is. Okay, you should pop any second now. Yep, here we go. Water Veil up. No! No! I got a bunch of shards. This is just the worst. How am I supposed to deal with this? This is unbelievable. This is untenable. This is untenable. I killed like 5 bugbears in one pass. And I got nothing but shards. Whatever, I guess we level up with it. We just stop crying and we level up. We just like stop crying, we just repair all our equipment and level up, I guess. Is how a big boy is supposed to do it, I guess. I don't know. It's just the worst. There's like no other way to get these things. So yeah, actually Dragonstone is pretty stinky. Well, so like getting to +4 was not hard. I think +4 I got without any farming at all. Yeah. Oh, is there a duplication glitch, really? I didn't even know there was a duplication glitch. Well, so like getting to +4 is not hard. Like you can do +4 with Dragonstone. Dragonstone +4 is like not impossible. Dragonstone +5 though is where the line is where it starts to get real ugly. Because, you know, we're sitting here and it's like I literally only need 2 more chunks and I haven't gotten a single one. And it takes me forever to kill any of these enemies. They're just huge pains. Okay, drop off. What am I dropping off? I guess with these. Okay, I need all that. Okay, cool.
We are in.
Okay. Really? See, I've never heard of it, to be honest. Seek soul power. That's okay, we'll level up. You know? When life gives you bugbears, you kill them, you farm them for souls, and then you use those souls to level up. That's how the saying goes. That's how the saying infamously goes. That's the saying. It's really simple. When life gives you bugbears, you farm them for chunks, and then when that doesn't work, you just level up with their souls. Hey man, how you doing? How you doing, Dobus? Dobus? Not too bad. I'm having a good day. Kind of chilling. We're killing some stupid bugbears. We're farming bugbears. These awful bugbears. These terrible bugbears. These dumb tardigrade-looking things that live in the lava and only drop shards, Dragonstone shards, and never drop Dragonstone chunks because they're evil or something. I think that's the that's my prognosis. They're nefarious in their ways. Die, Grim Reaper. Yeah, bugbears. Hooray! Yes, exactly. The joy of farming bugbears by Delve Game Guides. Bugbear farming is a process that requires patience, care, hard work, dedication, and a lot of Reaper kills so you can buy grasses. It requires a specialized tool set involving toxic daggers and just random junk and crap. You need lots of the half moon grass.
Hold on.
We'll do another pass on this too. Every bugbear needs a friend. I mean, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's going on. Well, they don't need friends. They live in tunnels. And they, I guess, eat rock or something? Soil? I don't know. They live in lava, though, and they eat rock, I think. Or something. I don't know even what they are. Oh, okay. I need to look into that. I kind of just don't want to cheat. I kind of don't want to cheat engine it. I mean, I don't know. I guess I could look it up. I don't know if I can pull it off, though. Hold up. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna look this up. Duplication glitch. Demons Souls. Item duplication glitch. Okay, as you may know, the NA version of this game has already patched most of the glitches on the disc, but the item duplication glitch any have any amount of souls, have a shard of archstone or next to binding equipped in your hotkey menu. You can also use the evacuate miracle, which works best. Talk to bold when it's like buy items, press X on the crescent moon grass and see. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Interesting. That is really interesting. I think maybe we'll do another pass. I think we'll do another pass of these bugbears. Maybe I'll look into that. I kind of want to find out how awful farming Dragonstone is, though. Fudge! That almost worked. Oh, you mean the Brant? The Brant or whatever? No, I used Lava Bow for my first round. I used Lava Bow, and that you can actually use Lava Bow to kill like everything. I used the Lava Bow and a Murden Hammer, and a Crushing Murden Hammer, because crushing is pretty easy to farm. Like there's no real effort that goes into farming crushing. Uh-oh. There we go. One more. Okay. Now we can go take care of business. Taking care of business. Every day. Taking care of business. That's what's going on, is we're taking care of business. Taking care of business and working overtime. That's us, right now. We're gonna do it.
Hold up, Bishop.
We're gonna be taking care of business. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go to the Office Max for it. We're gonna go to the freaking Office Max. We're gonna be like, "Hello, Office Max, please copy my papers or whatever." We're gonna fax something. That's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna fax something. We're gonna fax some papers over to the corporate office or whatever. We're gonna be like, "I got my hands full of these bugbears. Gotta farm bugbears." Okay. So again, the plan here is to, what's this? Please tell me it's Dragonstone. No. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty decent. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill, we're gonna poison and plague every bugbear, and then we're just gonna walk around and finish them off with Magic Sword Makoto, and that's the strategy. That's the $1 million strategy here. That's the billion trillion dollar strategy here. And then we're gonna kill Phil, and then we're gonna go to Pure Black World Tendency to rescue Yol, or yeah, not Yol, whatever his name is. Yol? I don't know. Is he Yol? I can't remember. Or no, Yurt. Yurt the Silent Chief. If we can just get 2 more chunks. If we can just get the sacred gift of 2 more chunks. Uh oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, these are some giant ones. I got some big ones. I'm like a cattle rancher. Yeah, I'm putting on my cowboy hat. Yeehaw! Get along, little doggy. And then I'm gonna stab him in the butt with this poison. And then it's eventually going to kill them. Okay, we start on this one. We're gonna start on this one. Well, let me inoculate my herd here with the poison or whatever. We're doing a cattle drive here. We're on the range. We're home on the range. Okay. Okay, that's ready. Move over to this one. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Ow! Feisty little doggo, huh? Fruit. Heck. Oh, heck. Oh, he's stuck. Well. Kind of stuck. Yeah, eat up all my grasses too, bro. You know I love that. Well. He's double poisoned, sure. DS1 is really fun. I like DS1. I think DS1 is really awesome. DS1 is really, really good. DS1 is like really scary good, in my opinion. I love DS1. Well, honestly, that doesn't really get you that far in most cases, in my opinion. You almost don't get much out of that. The problem with it is it doesn't really give you any value. It almost doesn't really give you any value. I kind of wish it gave you, like, way more value or something. But it doesn't really enhance the game experience. I don't know. Master Key's fun, I guess. It's like, okay, I mean, like, unless you're doing something specific with it, it does nothing. Like, honestly, most people agree. Most people who are, like, good at, or who know their, or whatever, most people agree. If you're not doing, if you have no reason to do Master Key, you shouldn't do Master Key. Like, I think that's pretty common. That's a really common opinion. Is Master Key is for people who know what they're doing with Master Key. If you don't know what you're doing with Master Key, you shouldn't be doing Master Key. Well, the remastered version is really good. I actually really like the remaster. I think it's like a really good remaster. Well, that's sort of not true. I think Dark Souls. They're both. Yeah, okay, both of them are good. Are poisoned. I think Dark Souls Remastered is one where The differences don't really matter in it that much. It's like if it were any other game, I would have called it a bad remaster. But because it's Dark Souls remastered, I don't really care. Because it just happens to be Dark Souls, it just doesn't matter, I guess. It's kind of weird. Well, to be fair about the Master Key is that it shouldn't... It's not gonna, like, hurt you as long as it does, like, it's not gonna, like, kill your run. Like, most of the time, if you're going about it things normally, it's not actually gonna affect anything. Like, it should be the same experience. It should literally be the exact same experience. Like, that's inherently the issue with Master Key. Is, like, it doesn't actually affect anything. It should be the exact same experience as playing without it. Like 100%. More or less. And so if it's like messing with people's runs, then it's like, I don't know. Because if it's messing with people's runs, that's fine, I guess, but where is it? You know, it just didn't drop anything? Okay, that's weird. Like, it literally should not mess with people's runs at all, right? Like, it should be the exact same thing as, like, playing the game normally, basically. Like, yo, Dick, you go through Undead Parish. You go to Undead Parish first, it's like, okay, who cares? Like, whatever. You go to Undead Parish first, it's like, okay. You skip the dragon. I guess skipping the dragon kind of sucks, but... whatever. Yeah, you have it as a thief. I think it opens... I'm not sure if it opens any other doors. Doesn't it? There's like one other door it opens. I think. Well, like, if you're playing the game first time, you want to kill Gaping Dragon anyway, right? Just for the fun. I mean, I guess maybe some people don't want to kill Gaping Dragon. I don't know. But it's like, I enjoy killing... I like Gaping Dragon. I think he's fun. I think Gaping Dragon is hilarious. And it's really hilarious how annoying he is to fight, actually. Because he just sits there, he just does like 90... Now he's easy to deal with. When he does like 99% of your HP right off the rip, it's like kind of funny. Okay, and then we go... Where is it? Mercury. Dab. I do love Gaping Dragon. It's a boss I'm a big fan of, actually. I think it's one of those, like, underrated bosses. Isn't that a Night Rain boss now? See, they need Gaping Dragon and Night Rain. That's what I want to see. This is to the middle path. Whoa, cool! Cool! Night Rain Gaping Dragon. Cool. That's awesome. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. That's awesome. Whoa, cool. See, he's like such a cool boss. I love Gaping Dragon. He's all like, I'm hungry. I'm a hungry boy. He's a hungry lad. Whoa. Pontus, Sylvain, and Artorias? Whoa. Whoa. That's huge. Where are all the Demon Souls bosses from Software? When can I fight Penetrator and False King Allant and stuff? Where are those bosses? Demon Souls, Souls guys from Software, whatever. Where are those guys? When are we going to be allowed to fight those guys? Interesting. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I haven't played Elden Ring yet either. I haven't had time to play Elden Ring. I should probably buy it though while it's still on sale. But the DLC's not on sale. I looked. And you know it's not on sale, the DLC. You believe that? Come here. Yeah, see, but they're probably not going to do it. It's probably a rights thing. It's probably a rights thing with Atlas and Sony, I guess. Would be my guess. I don't know. That's supposition on my part. But there's a possibility they can't directly copy anything from this game for like legal reasons. Because there's probably not going to be. Is there any Bloodborne bosses? Because there's no Bloodborne and there's no Sekiro bosses either. As far as I know, right? So my guess is that has to do with my guess is that has to do with rights, licensing rights. Because my theory for how those games got made... Yeah. My theory for how those games got made is that Sony or Atlas or somebody basically like showed up to From Software's office with a big truckload of money. Yeah, so Sony or Atlas or one of these companies showed up to FromSoft with like a big truckload of money, and then in doing so, they and then they're like, but you're contractually obligated that this game is like under our control in terms of publishing. Is my guess. That's my guess. I could be wrong. There's no way to know for sure, but that's my guess of what's going on. Jeez. Should not have eaten that Taco Bell, huh? You like the joke there? It's pretty funny, huh? Uh-oh. Jeez. So, is it just me or am I only getting shards here? Because I think I've gotten 4 shards so far. Do I need to switch it up? I guess I can just switch it up here. See, this is why we're doing this, is so we can do the research. So we can find out the answer. The truth is out there. It's unlikely at this point. It's just as well. I mean, we're emulating it right now, right? So who cares? That's the thing. At the end of the day, I think From Software has been very successful because they've been very... I think right now in the corporate world, success is measured in how little... Not in how much you can make, but in how little you can spend. That's like the new agenda for like corporations. Is like how much can we make with how little relative to how little we can spend. Like, how do we spend nothing and make millions, right? And that's like the new corporate agenda. And it makes perfect sense if you think about it, right? You know, because it's like, would you rather spend $1 million and make make like 1.1 times your money back, or would you rather spend $0 and make $1 million, right? And that's kind of like the new corporate mantra going forward, I think. And so, like, I think From Software, we're lucky that they're producing anything at all, basically. I think that's what people, like, and I'm not going to defend the AAA games industry, because I think it's really, really dumb, and, like, predatory and stuff like that. But the problem with like, World of Warcraft and stuff, and the problem with all these games, is that they represented a shift from games being made, you know, for a consumer market, to suddenly being this thing that capital interests are interested in, and it's just, like, it just goes nowhere. So like these big, huge capital companies put millions of dollars into these games, and then they expect like this huge return on investment, and so everything has to be microtransactions and crypto, you know, just whatever, right? Like, you know, some dumb, you know, gachapon crap, right? And so I think that like the decorporatization, like I don't know, like video games, like anytime a video game is made by a AAA developer, I'm instantly suspicious of it. Although I'm a big Bethesda fan. I guess From Software is a corporation or whatever. I don't know. The bottom line here is my video game will not cost a lot to make. When I make a video game, it will not cost a lot to make. I can tell you that much. I can tell you one thing, and that is that when I make a video game, it will not cost very much to make. It'll be nice and cheap. It'll be me, and maybe my brother will put some work into it too. I'll be sitting there doing Game Maker. And then that way, if my game is successful, I don't need, you know, to worry about all this other crap about microtransactions. I don't have to worry about shareholder value. I don't have to worry about all this stuff. And so that's the problem with like so I think From Software is probably the right size for what it is. I think if From Software is any bigger, it'll be like a problem. Because there'll be so much, because it's the problem with these CEOs and stuff, is they're kind of dead weight. That's my theory anyway, right? They command $1 million salaries and then they do nothing. Like I've never heard of a CEO who knows how to like code. Like I don't know, like is that wrong? I don't know. Is that not true? Are CEOs usually like coders? I've never in my entire life heard of like I've like Bobby Kotick of Blizzard of Activision Blizzard is not, as far as I know, like an artist, right? Like he's never basic. He's, for all practical intents and purposes, never done an honest day of work in his life, as far as like making video games goes, right? Like he's never had to like code a line of code. He's never had to like draw like an orc or nothing, you know. So it's like, what does he even do? And like that's the inherent problem with Blizzard Entertainment right now. And like, okay, so we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna try to kill the large bugbears. I'm like mad. I've killed so many of these things and gotten like nothing.
Yeah.
Gotten like 0 chunks. I've gotten so many shards and no chunks. So we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up real fast. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, you know, people gotta get paid, right? You know, it's like you want to hire a bunch of artists, you gotta have a lot of money. I don't know, right? I mean, you know, I don't know what the answer is, but I can tell you for sure that I highly doubt, personally, that any gaming company with a big, huge CEO is ever gonna do something that's like especially worthwhile to play. I don't know. Does From Software have a big old CEO? Yeah, that's the kind of thing where you don't understand. Like, you have to ask yourself, what is even going on here? Like, maybe somebody runs his account for him or something. Like he has like a guy who just pretends to be him, or something. Or maybe he just does nothing. It's not really clear. I mean, but the thing is that nobody in the world can do 3 jobs at once, probably, right? So, you know, what is even going on with that? You know what I mean? Like, that's just the craziest thing ever. Like, I find it hard to believe that anyone can do 3 jobs at once. And then at the same time, it's like, what is he even... It's definitely him. Oh, God. So he just does nothing all day? Jeez. It's crazy. Hold up. It's been an hour. Let me get up real fast. While this elevator goes. Ah, my little muscles. My tiny little muscles have been worked out by the walk, by getting up. Feels good. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of all that crap with Elon Musk and all this stuff. It's like, how does that guy, like, what? How does that guy do 3 jobs at once? I don't know. I'm like kind of sussed out by him. Like I feel like he just, I don't know. It's weird. Well, probably he doesn't make... Yeah, so that's the thing, is guys like Todd Howard and Elon Musk and stuff, right? Like, or not, and Miyazaki. Like, I have no doubt that Elon Musk and Todd Howard are successful. I have no doubt at all that they make good money for what they do. Right? Like, I don't know. Uh-oh. There's no doubt in my mind that they make good money. But I don't know. I just don't understand how the corporate world works, you know? Big banks and all this stuff. Okay, oh. We're gonna mix it up here. We're gonna try killing these things for a minute. Supposedly these are more likely to drop chunks. It says on the wiki that the giant ones don't even drop chunks, but I read online that the giant ones do. But I cannot confirm or deny that. So we're just gonna do this. He is a chunk. That's true, yeah. Chunk indeed. Chunker. Real chunker. Or whatever. Hmm. Okay. So we gotta skip these. Okay, you dumb bug. He sticks his little tongue out at me. It's like, that will get you nowhere, sir. That will get you nowhere. Sticking your little tongue out at me will get you nowhere. Not at all. Oh. Okay. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing they're not full of. That's Dragonstone chunks. One thing they're not full of is Dragonstone chunks. That's the crazy thing. The one thing I can tell you for a fact they're not full of is Dragonstone chunks. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so they could be full of gas, they could be filled with lava, they could be filled with any... I don't know. I mean, that the gas theory, I think, sounds really compelling, actually. I sort of wish, like I said, that they would maybe full of chunks. They could maybe have some of those inside of them, but, you know, whatever, I guess. It's just how it is. Please, Daddy needs new parachutes. No! Stop! Well, okay, we're gonna try this again. Because we've got nothing... We've got nothing but no... I think the only chunk I've ever gotten from a drop has been from these things. So we're gonna do this again. We're gonna go this way again. We're gonna do this side of the thing again. I'm not gonna sit here and kill giant bear bugs for hours and hours and hours. That would be pretty dope. But we're gonna just do... We're gonna kill the large ones. We're gonna call that a day. We're gonna kill the large ones. Time for experimentation. Exactly. We need to experiment. It's our obligation. And then, honestly, maybe the fastest route is to go through the ladder, is to go from Flame Lurker and then just kill the one large one. Right, because there was the one large one. That's the one that kept killing me. But if we go this way, we get to kill this noble. We get to kill this fat official. Because he drops. And this is really good because he drops grass. Oh, thank you. Yeah, full moon grass. Boom. Not even hard. And then we have to go through this whole stupid elevator sequence, though. But I mean, we have to go through the ladder sequence, right? So it's like, I don't know. A shame indeed. Maybe someday we'll. Maybe I'll look back at this and laugh. Oh, hey, what's going on, dude? Z Slayer? What's going on, man? How you doing? How you been? DS1 and DS2. They definitely look better than DS2, that's for sure. Well, I think my character is maybe less cute. Yeah, me too. Or well, it's for me. It's Saturday night right now. It's Saturday evening right now. So it's like 7 p.m. on Saturday for me right now. That sounds awesome. Yeah. So I'm envious of you guys because it's summer right now for you guys. So I'm like really envious. I know it gets really hot down there in a lot of in most cases, but I'm still envious. I'm still very jealous. Although it's been pretty warm here. It actually hasn't really gone below like 40 degrees here yet. So ordinarily around now it would have already frozen over. We'd have a day that was like, 30 degrees or something, but lately but it doesn't look like on the forecast we're going to have any freezing days at all. It's going to be pretty warm. And so I went for a run the other morning because it was just so warm. It was just such a nice morning that I had to go for a run. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, people are always worried about the temperature or whatever, but oof. Dang, yeah, people are too, my Australian friends are telling me it's like 105 degrees and stuff. Hmm. It'd be really awesome. Well, I could maybe I'll winter in Australia. Maybe if I get rich or something, I'll winter in Australia. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Maybe if I get really rich, I'll winter in Australia or something. I'll get like a timeshare or whatever, So I know that in some places it's a lot colder. But I don't know that. Like I do know that. But Sydney winters. Like right now, we're having a Sydney winter. In this right now in Utah, we're having a Sydney winter. Where I'm from. So I'm from a place called Utah, right? Obviously. And that right now we're having a Sydney winter. It's like 50, 60 degrees outside. Oh, which is pretty nice. Yeah, only from May till July, you say? That's really short too. Because that's only like 2 months. I guess we only have winters for about 2 months here too. So if you don't count December, which I guess we're not counting December anymore. But I don't think it's going to freeze even into early January here. I think it's not going to freeze even in early January here. Which is kind of weird. Please, your omnipotence, have mercy. Okay, come on. I know for a fact I've gotten a chunk drop off of those. I know for a fact I've gotten a chunk drop off of those. I know for a fact I've gotten a chunk drop off of those enemies. So we'll just try it again. We'll run that loop again. And then this way we'll at least pick up a grass every time. I don't think I've gotten a single chunk off of the big ones. I literally do not think I've gotten a single chunk off of the big ones. I think I've gotten a pure off of the big ones, but not a chunk. So we need to do ourselves a favor and we need to try these big ones here. But so far they've been duds. So far they've really given us nothing. Well, no, they give me like one chunk. Canberra. I thought isn't it in the north it's really warm all the time? Isn't it like a African savanna in the north? But no one lives in the north. That's the weird thing about the north is that like nobody lives up there, right? Like Darwin and stuff is like empty. There's like literally nobody up there. And then Australia's so big that it's like hard to get up there too. Like driving up there is like a 20-hour drive or something. Or no, it's not 20 hours. It's like several days worth of driving just to get up there. And there's like nowhere to stop in the middle. So if you wanted to drive from Sydney to Darwin, it would be like days of driving and there would be nowhere to stay or something like that, right? Yeah. That's the figure. That's what I figured. That's my understanding of the situation. Yeah, well, because there's a huge amount of desert. It's even more deserty than this place. It's even more of a desert than this place. So here there's a lot of I guess in Australia there's lots of mineralogical wealth too, but here in Utah, there's lots of reasons to be out there in the desert. Actually, kind of weirdly, there's like lots of really weird specific reasons to be out in the desert. And I don't know if in Australia that's as true. I'm not sure. But like there are places out there in the desert you can stay at here in Utah. Little motels and junk like that. It's alright. I've been there many times. See, the thing about Utah is there's tons of fossils here. So I guess, I don't know if that's also true in Australia. We'll go kill the other one now. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know anyone from the Outback. I only know people from Sydney and stuff. That place seems like a nice enough place, though, for sure. Out west in the Blue Mountains or whatever. Well, it's funny that you guys call them the Blue Mountains. Is like those aren't no mountains. I hate to say this to people, but what you guys call the Blue Mountains are not mountains. Those are hills. I live on the side of of what is basically the Blue Mountains. You want to see a real mountain? We got mountains here. I look out if I go and I look out to the east, I can see a big old mountain. Big old mountain. Big old pile of rock. That's what a mountain is. A mountain is to my east. Well, what I got going on in the east of me is a real mountain. Shoot. Oh, I'm dead. Fudge. The Blue Mountains are like the Appalachian Mountains, like a series of hills or something. Is that actually true? Yes. Yeah, so if I stand outside, well, not right now. We're not where I am right now. But if I get into the right position and I look directly to my east, there's a giant mountain. About to my southeast a little bit, there's a giant freaking mountain. Just a big old mountain. Big old huge mountain. Massive mountain. And to a lesser extent to the north as well. The mountains to the north are not as big, at least the ones that I can see. I think there are bigger mountains to the north as well. But if you look to my east, there's a giant mountain. It's actually probably the weirdest thing about this place that I think probably throws people off when they come here, is if you stand in the right places in the city, you can see a giant freaking mountain somewhere. And then of course there's also the mountains in the distance to the southwest, but those aren't as big, I don't think. I think it's mostly the mountain to the east, the southeast. It's like just giant. It's hard to explain if you've never seen it. It's one of those things where I'm just used to it. You know, when I see it, I'm like, oh, look there's the mountain, right? And I'm like, cool. But I think if you came here and you saw it, you'd be shocked. You'd be like, what is that? It looks like it's like Mount Fuji, but even more so. And it looks really rocky too. That's the other weird thing about it, is it looks very rocky. It's like both grassy and rocky at the same time. You're like, how? And it's like you're growing. I've seen it my whole life, right? So I'm just totally used to it. But so if you go up all the way to like 13th East or whatever, so there's a big old street on the and you just look up. There it is. And you can walk up there too. You can even go up there. You can look at it. There's like a bunch of cities up there, and a bunch of ski resorts and stuff like that. So the fact that it's called the Blue Mountains is pretty funny to me, because it's really just a series of hills. to me, but I live on something that's basically like the Blue Mountains already. Well, actually, I don't. Not anymore. AI size. Oh, what does AI say? I want to see what AI size. Am I wrong? Am I big ol' wrong about this? Oh shoot. Utah is known for its stunning red rock landscape, 95 national parks. Okay. Yeah, that's another weird thing about the Utah-Australia thing, is we do have big red rock landscapes too. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, there you go. They got me to a T. Zion, Bryce, Arches, Candylands, Capitol Reef, world-class skiing with the greatest snow on Earth. Headquarters of the district. That's just nonsense. Nobody does that anymore. That's like old-timey stuff. Well, the thing is, I'm a big old city folk, right? I'm a city slicker. I live in the cities, right? So traditionally, though, Mormons would eat lots of Jell-O for some reason. Mormons would have Jell-O all the time. It was like a big component of the Mormon culture was eating like lime Jell-O or something. To me, that's not really a thing. I didn't really grow up eating Jell-O, or I sort of did, but like not really. It was just not really a thing that we did in my household. But I'm not a Mormon either, so I don't know. And if you're in the cities, it's like you're even farther separated. You're more within the cultural purview of the nation. Does that make sense? Like if you're in like a small town, like maybe you do some small town Jell-O type stuff. The Jell-O stuff is really funny because I think in the past that was more of a thing. I think in the modern landscape that's not so important. Man, this is just as bad as the big ones, huh? Cool. No horses, no name. See, I don't even know what horses, no name is either. Pub here, honky tonks. So you have like an American style bar. Is that what it is? It's like an America West style bar. That's so weird. But I guess we have that dumb restaurant chain. You know the one. We have that one restaurant chain. Although it's like the only one. The Australian restaurant chain. That's pretty funny though. I like that. Honky tonks. Yeah, see, we don't really consider ourselves wet. That's the other thing about Utah, though. That's a weird thing. Huh. Called America. Interesting. So the funny thing about Utah is, right, we're in the American West. We're about as west as it gets, right? We're full-blown Westerners, right? Like, cowboy hats and howdy and stuff is actually normal to us. Like, you don't hear it that often, but it's actually not weird to say howdy, where I come from. Howdy. Like, I don't say it weird. I say howdy, right? But like howdy, partner. Like that's like kind of a normal thing a little bit. So like I go to places and I will sometimes hear howdy or say howdy. Actually, that's an actual thing that happens in my life, as like a component of my day to day, right? And although it's not very common, like I said, but the funny thing about it is, we don't really consider ourselves Westerners either, though, right? Because obviously I live in a big city, so that's one thing. Where because I live in a big city, I don't really consider myself like country, right? That kind of stuff. But more crucially, we'll give this one more pass. Honestly, this has been pretty bad, though. I can't believe 2 Dragonstones has been this brutal to obtain. Two Dragonstone chunks. So I guess we just give it another shot. I guess we just do it again. We'll just try again. But we don't really consider ourselves like cowboy. Like, we don't really do cowboy culture that much here. And the reason why is because we're associated with Mormonism. Right? So when we talk about cowboy times, it's always within the context of Mormonism. Right? So when I was a little kid, right, I go on a trip to because like here in the United States there's these state parks where you yeah, it is pretty good. I like it for sure. So when I as a kid, right, I would go to trips every once in a while in grade school to the Mormon land park or whatever. So the idea being is this was an era, this is like an old-timey park where you go there and you're, you know, living like the pioneers or whatever did, right, in the olden days. And so, you know, there's like square dancing and people in old-timey clothing and people giving lectures about old-timey schools and stuff like that, right? And the thing is, the Mormons were basically the same as all the other people within the country at large, right? So there's lots of different pioneer peoples. There's lots of different people who went west. But the Mormons were at least distinct among them, right? So anytime I think about old-timey stuff, I always think about it through the lens of Mormonism. So we don't really have a cowboy culture here in the same way I think that most states do. It's like kind of weird, right? We're technically Westerners and we have Western affects of culture, but like it's all through the lens of Mormonism. So like we don't think of ourselves like when you think of like, you know, like mechanical bull, you know, like when you think of a Westerner, right? You imagine like, you know, cowboy hats and mechanical bulls and, you know, stuff like that, right? You think of like cowboy hats and bars and mechanical bulls and, you know, just like random junk like that and like American flags and stuff like that. And like we don't really think like that. Like that's not really how we perceive ourselves, I don't think. I don't really think of those times as being like about cowboy hats and mechanical bulls and rodeos and that, although that kind of stuff does happen here. But I associate that more broadly with like Western culture. So it's kind of weird. I don't really think of myself as being like a Westerner most of the time. Whenever I think of that stuff, I think of like the Mormon pioneers and like Mormonism and stuff like that. It's like very, very tied into Mormonism. So this place is kind of weird. It's a bit different than most of the West, but absolutely we're Westerners. And like I've known people in my life who've done things like wear cowboy boots. And God, this is so disappointing. I've known people in my life who've done things like wear cowboy boots. I've known people in my life who've done things like you know, go to Western style bars. But every time I see a movie that takes place in the American West, it just never feels the same as like the place that I'm from. It's like real weird. So it's like you see Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever in cinemas. And they're like in some like old Western style bar, like the honky tonk place you're talking about, like in a saloon or whatever, right? And it doesn't gel with the place that I'm from. Weirdly, it's like really weird. Oh, but if you've never been here, that doesn't make any sense. Oh shoot! Come on. Yeah, it's all right. See, I've never seen a movie about like. Yeah, like, you know, where you're watching, like, you know, Crocodile Dundee or Kangaroo Jack or whatever, right? And it's, like, really silly, right? It has nothing to do with, like, what life in Australia is like for most people. I guess we could go back to the giant ones. See, it's so weird because the game is more than happy to give you enough Dragonstone chunks to get you almost to +5. But getting to +5 is like so brutally difficult. I'm like wondering if I forgot some in the game world or something. Like I'm just overlooking some chunks. Yeah, and see, they just don't drop anything that much. Can I just like maybe I just look it up real fast? This is really weird though. This is really weird. I don't know what's going on here. So, Dragonstone Shard, dropped by large bear bug, giant black flying bear bug, dropped by fire lizard in something tunnel. Can be bought from Filthy Man, okay. Dropped by large bear bug in Tunnel City. It doesn't tell you, because I know that's not true. I know there's way more than that. So maybe I just need to like look up the Dragonstone chunk and try to figure out. At the Flame Lurker's room in Tunnel City, while facing the stairs, turn right. Okay, so hold up. There actually might be enough in the game world. I might be, like, trolling. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold up. I might be trolling. So I guess you only get... Maybe you only get one. Okay, so... At the Flame Lurker's room in the Tunnel City, while facing the stairs, turn right. 4 within the Lava River Tunnel City. 3 can be dropped from Red Phantoms in front of Crystal Lizard's Den. Okay, so in theory there should be some right... Uh-oh. Yep, there it is. Okay, never mind. The game gives you enough. You don't need to farm them at all. Uh-oh, egg on my face. Okay, cool. That's good to know at least. You know, this is the thing. You gotta learn the hard way sometimes. So I guess we're just not farming Dragonstone chunks. Hey, we're done. We did it, everyone. We figured it out. The game gives you enough to get to +5. The game just gives you enough to get to +5 as long as you know. For one weapon. You get +5 with one weapon. God, that was brutal. Holy heck, that was brutal. That was completely brutal. Which is unbelievably brutal. I'm like appalled. Holy heck. Sorry everyone for that nonsense. For that mess. That the last hour of farming bear bugs. What a mess, dude. But at least we got it. Okay, cool. So okay, cool. So there's you only need 3, 7. You only need about 9. I think you only need about... Or no, so I think we're 1 short. So how many to go to plus... 1 second, let me take a look at... Okay, so how many... So did we get any drops at all? Is the question. This is a really crucial question because I need to know if we got any drops at all. So we go... Where is it? Longsword. So there's... So in the game, without any work, without any effort at all, in the game without any looking, there's 2, 6, 9, right? Okay, so there's 9 total. Okay, I go dragon upgrade path on this chart here. So you need 5. Okay, you only need 9. So I didn't get a single drop. I did not get a single Dragonstone chunk drop, period. I did not get a single Dragonstone chunk drop. In essentially hours of farming, I did not get a single chunk. I did not get a single chunk at all. That's incredible. So, whatever. I don't know. That's so weird. Go figure. Okay, cool. Well, at least the game gives you one. It's cool. Cool. We're done. We're done. Okay. There you go.
Let me gone. I'll work alone.
Swag. What's the specs on this son of a gun? 150, 151. Okay, cool. So it's pretty swag. Not amazing, but swag enough. Swag enough for our purposes. Okay, so now we're gonna rescue. It does, but getting it's like a pain. Because you need... also, on top of that, I've read online that it's actually detrimental, too. It, like, interferes with your ability to get certain items and stuff like that, too. So I've heard bad things about it. So, and there's only one item that does it, too. It's the Large Surge of Searching. But I probably should have mentioned it in the last video I did. I uploaded to my channel, so I mean, there you go, right? Yeah, there is one. For sure. Like I've read online that it interferes with your ability to get chunks or something. Like, it makes it harder to farm them, ironically. Although I guess I was really unsuccessful, so maybe I should try it out. But I would need to get a scimitar. Because I think he's dead. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go scimitar here.
You have.
We can try it. I think I have enough here. I mean, maybe we'll try it at the end. We'll try it right now. We'll try it right now. We'll try it right now.
Hi.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of souls before we need to go to Filthy Man too.
Hi.
We'll mess around with it. We'll take a look. Because I'm intrigued all of a sudden at the premise of it. I mean, I don't know if it's going to help us increase our drop rate. Let's put it that way. Like, I don't know if it'll actually work in practice. But I guess we can try it real fast. Maybe we'll give it one pass. We'll give it like one pass. We'll give it like a single pass. But then after that, we need to go look for colorless demon souls. After this, we're gonna go look for colorless demon souls, and we're gonna actually like continue the game. But now that you bring it, but somebody was talking about, like, I didn't mention it in the dexterity guide, and I feel like that was like a huge mistake on my part. So maybe we'll do some digging. Also, the wiki is confused because it says +8 for the weapon, but then it also says plus... hello? 5. Boom. Okay. So the wiki says that the wiki says it's +7 or it's +8 for it too. So I don't know what's going on with this weapon. But I've heard bad things about it. I don't know. It only doubles your luck too, technically. So I only have a luck of 7, so it'll having it equipped will mean having a luck of 14. Which, to be fair, that's 7 level up points, right? Like, technically that's worth 7 level up points, but like, what does that actually mean in practice? I don't know. So I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out is what we're gonna do. So we need 3 more. Well, we need 3 more. We need 3 more sharp stones. And then we'll see if we can do it. We might need more than that. We'll see. And then we're going to do Mephistopheles' questline as well, while we're at it. Whew. And then hopefully I'll get the magic guide out soonish, and then the faith guide, and then just so on and so forth. But right now I did the dex guide. The dex guide is done. But I feel bad because the guy brought up instantly. He's like instantly like talking about Sword of Searching, and I'm like, okay, yeah, probably I should have mentioned that. Probably. The problem is, this is the issue with statistics, right? Is I farmed the pure blade stone, and it was annoying, but it didn't take me that long. But there's a very real possibility that I just got extremely lucky. That I just got like insanely lucky with the pure blade stone, right? That's the issue. There's a very real possibility that I just got ridiculously lucky with the pure blade stone, and that if I had just been less lucky, pure blade stone would have taken me much longer. So I don't know, right? And so I feel bad. I guess maybe I feeling bad is not the right word. I really do. I feel bad. I'm like, okay, like how do I contend with the fact that I probably just got super lucky, and most people aren't going to get as lucky as me with this. And this guy brought up the sort of searching, and I'm like, okay, like, so we'll mess around with sort of searching right now. That's what we're going to do right now, is mess around with sort of searching. Because I can't leave the money on the table, so to speak. Like, I'm not going to sit here and not do it. And then maybe I'll bring it up in another video. I'll be like, yeah, I probably just got lucky with my Bladestone chunk, or with my pure Bladestone, so yeah. But I mean, that's the problem, right? It's like when you're but getting to plus 8 is such a pain. Okay, here it is. There we go. Okay, congratulations. You have convinced me. Look at this dumb piece of crap. Look at how stupid it looks. Look at how freaking stupid it looks. What a freaking joke. Look at how dumb and stupid it looks. What were they thinking? Look at how dumb and hideous and stupid it looks. Look at how dumb and moronic and stupid it looks. This is so dumb. Look at this dumb thing. I'm disgusted. I'm enraged by how stupid this thing looks. It looks like a Smiling Friends paperclip. Anyone get that joke? Is that a joke that anyone gets? Does that ring? Was that a good bit there? It looks like a Smiling Friends paperclip. It looks like a paperclip from Smiling Friends, or like a prop from Smiling Friends or something. Like it looks like a bit item. Yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it though. Let's see if it does something. Let's give this a shot. Let's give it its fair shake. People keep bringing up this sword. Let's try it. Let's just do it. Stop pretending like we're too good. Try the sword of searching. I think we're too smart, too clever for this stupid weapon. You know? Let's just give it its shot. Let's just give it its shot. Let's do it. Let's do our job. You know, it's like we have a job here to do. And that job is to try the large swords of searching. For sure. Let's give it a shot. You're never going to catch me complaining. Well, and the rules on it are stupid too. There's like some dumb rules on it too. Hold up. I feel like I have to have it like equipped. Or like I can't have it on my belt. I have to have it in my hand for it to work. Or something too. So there's like an extra dumb step to it too. I hate this stupid thing. Oh, sorry, I had a sneeze there, folks. Had a big old sneeze-a-rooski. This is really great. Okay, anyway. Doubles base item drop rate even when equipped in the offense slot. Ability shortage does not affect the sword's item drop rate bonus. The weapon is classified as a curved sword despite its name. Okay. Curved swords. Okay. Okay. Large search of searching. Despite its name, weapons because cursor, okay. Okay, sure, whatever. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Okay, let's just try it. Let's just try it. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it its fair shake. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know all the answers, so we'll just try it. That's really embarrassing, though, that the game gives you enough and I just didn't know. Because I didn't look around the Flame Lurker pillar. But so far I have not gotten a single chunk drop. Like a bugbear, like I've killed very many bugbears and not, well, not very many, but I've killed a lot of bugbears and not a single chunk has dropped. So hard to say whether or not it's just like pure bad luck or whether or not it's like, is it just like 100% pure bad luck, or is it like, you know, is it like I get the impression that farming these things is not very smart. It's like instead of farming cows, I'm farming an animal that explodes and does nothing. But we'll give this a shot. Let's see what this Sword of Searching does. If a chunk drops right now, it'll prove that it's good. It'll prove it. I mean, the sample size just isn't that high, right? So this is technically a big addition to our sample size. Come on, just zip me, please. Please zip me. Please zip me. Okay, I guess he's just stuck. I can't do anything. Ow! Well, there he goes, doing something. Whoa, look at that zip. You like that? Like that, everybody? Whoa, okay. See, that's a classic right there. Gotta love that. Gotta love a zip like that. Okay, we're gonna watch it die. And this will be our Dragonstone viewing party. Where are we going next? Okay, so we got Swamp of Sorrows. That doesn't really matter. I don't really care about that. We got Tower of Latria, and we got 1-1, World 1. So I guess we'll just go to... whatever it's called. Ow. Okay, whatever. So he didn't drop it. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. So I guess, honestly, Dragonstone farming is just bunk, I guess. You don't want to do it. The trick here is, I guess, is to just not farm Dragonstone. That's like the magic... That's like the magic trick. That's like what you're supposed to do is just not farm Dragonstone. That's what you're supposed to do, is not farm Dragonstone. So I guess Dragonstone farming is not a thing. But we can get +5 weapon. That's what matters. I feel like the effort... The other thing I hate about the Sword of Searching, right, is it's actually not very easy to get. Right? Like, you need a +8, and then you need the soul. Right? And then it's like you make that into a weapon. It's like, literally the time you spend upgrading a weapon to +8 is probably not worth the time that you could have spent just killing the enemy one more time. Right? Like, that's the issue I have with this, I think. I think that's probably my biggest problem with it. Let's see if we can get a single chunk drop out of this thing. Let's see if we can get a single chunk drop. In hours of work, let's see if we can get a single chunk drop. Let's see if we can get a single chunk drop in hours of work. Let's see if at some point, anything drops a chunk. Anything at all. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. No, it didn't even work. It didn't even... Okay, cool. So I guess we just... Okay, never mind. Never mind, I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. You just don't farm these things. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay, awesome. Awesome. In like 3 hours, we didn't get a single chunk. We did a lot of killing of random stuff to not even see a single chunk at all. I'm like actually kind of like insulted a little bit. But it's fine because the game gives you enough anyway, so it's cool. It's cool. It's totally cool. See, I'm glad that I triple checked that. I'm glad that I checked that again. And I went through the trouble of checking it again so that this would not surprise me, so that I would not be infuriated by this fact. But it's good to know. It's good to know that killing bugbears is not at all good at all in any way for any reason. That's the kind of information that can only be learned through experience. That's the sort of information that can only be learned through experience. Ultimately. You gotta respect that. And you gotta respect that. You really do gotta respect that. You know, there's hard work and dedication, and there's sumin, you know, yeah, and so we did all the work. We got the work done. We did the grinding and the work and the slaughter and the destruction. We killed like 1 million bugbears. That's actually not true. We killed less than 100, I think. But they're really hard to kill, so that kind of checks out actually. But we learned our lesson. We learned our lesson. We did learn our lesson. That's for sure. Lessons have been learned. We definitely learned a lesson from that whole thing. That lesson is don't kill bugbears. And that lesson is that item discovery can't fix bad item farming. And also check behind the flame lurker's pillars. That's the real lesson. If you see a flame lurker, check behind his pillars, and then maybe you'll find what you're looking for all along. If you check behind the flame lurker's pillars. That was the secret. That was the recipe. That's a lesson for the ages, folks. You know, it's like that's the Christmas lesson or whatever. You're watching like a Christmas movie, and it's like, well, you should have checked behind the flame lurker's pillars, Johnny, little Johnny. And then there's like a giant pile of Santa's presents, and he's like, ho ho ho, like that's the Christmas miracle on the 27th of December. The Christmas was 2 days ago. At this point, well, we did it. We got it. We did it. And now we just like clap the Swamp of Sorrows like it's nothing. Now we can just deal with the Swamp of Sorrows and kill these enemies because we have our +5 fire sword now. So nothing can stand in our way basically. What is this? And we need to get the gold mask. That's what's crucial here. We get the gold mask, we free Yurt. I think. Hold up, what's Yurt's deal? We need to figure out what Yurt's deal is real fast. Yurt, the Silent Chief. Uh-oh, there's an enemy. Oh god. I'm getting caught with my pants down. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, these things aren't really super resistant, or they aren't super weak to fire, so... We'll try Magic Sword Makoto. Oh wait, wrong direction. We'll try Magic Sword Makoto real fast. The issue I have with Magic Sword Makoto is we might... I haven't upgraded it at all, so... It could be bad. We'll see. Okay, come on. Oh yeah, he does that thing. So I guess I go get the Colorless Demon Soul and upgrade this thing. One time. Now he comes and follows me, yeah. Ah, man. All these enemies. They're really hankering for my annoyance. Huh, okay. So if I upgrade this thing, it's probably really strong, actually. Huh. That's fine. Okay. Grab this. What is it? Okay, we don't need that at all. I think that's probably the worst upgrade in the game, actually, is try to Moonlight Shard. Or is Moon. The Moon upgrade path. I think Crescent is just better. Like always. Okay, we need to look up Yurt's questline real fast here. So, highly recommend to kill him on sight. In the Tower of Latria and Pure Black World Tendency and all the bosses have been defeated. Head back to the locked cage where Yurt would normally be. In front of his cage is a pile of his armor. Yurt must be rescued from a cage in the Fool's Isle Arc Stone to be available. He's near the first tower in the Praying Prisoners. Follow the colored Augites of Guidance, which you can see at the top of that tower, and you'll find his cage. If the player rescues Yurt, the next time entering the Nexus after defeating a boss, there will be 2 unnamed corpses on the ground. One is on the outer stairs visible from near Baldwin, and the other is on the second level from near the top of the stairs. However, Yurt will roam on the platform where you freed him until the demon is actually killed, so you can safely come back to kill him even after leaving the Fool's Idol Arcstone stage. Within your range, okay. Run Nexus in the following order. Frake's Apprentice, Acolyte of God, Patches, Saner Bane, Uria. After killing these NPCs, your Lyric's Bloodlust must be seen to quench, and he will not kill any more NPCs. And will turn hostile. So don't we have to kill Frake's Apprentice for what's her face? For Mephistopheles' questline? How does Mephistopheles tie into this? Hold up. We gotta figure this out. Because Mephistopheles has to appear at some point, right? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Mephistopheles, okay. So, she offers you rewards in return for assassination. Okay, so her assassinations are Saner Bane, Sage Frake and Frake's Apprentice, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, Patches the Hyena. Okay. So I can let Yurt kill people. Okay. So I guess we'll just kill him in the Nexus. And then how does Mephistopheles tie into this? Because if Yurt is allowed to progress, he won't... I won't be able to complete some of her demands. Some of Mephistopheles' demands. So I guess we have to kill Yurt. I don't know if we drop character tendency for killing Yurt though. Which would be pretty cool, honestly. Oh wait, wrong way. We're going the wrong direction. Go figure. We need to go the other way. We need to go up. I'll rescue Yurt. I'll kill man-eaters. I'll come back and talk to him. And then I'll kill him. And then I'll kill the blue guy and the Dregling Merchant. And then that'll drop my character tendency to black. And then a pure black character tendency, I'll kill... And then I should be able to see Mephistopheles immediately. I think. I think that's how this works. I'm no expert at the topic, okay? So, you'll have to forgive me for not knowing all the answers here. But I'm pretty sure I have a setup for this. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. More or less. And we get to see some other stuff, like how serious the... Yeah, these things are resistant to fire. What a surprise. Luckily, these enemies kind of suck anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is the flamberge. The flambe. Where you take your dessert and you set it on fire. For whatever reason. And that's a good idea, apparently. I don't know. Remember flambés? Does anyone else remember flambés? Do any other 90s kids remember flambés? And how that was a thing? But now it's not. Now it's not a thing at all. Okay. What? No! No! Oh. Oh, my greedy ways have cost us tremendously. I have been made to pay for my greed and arrogance with death. That's so shameful. Whatever, we're gonna get it right this time. We're gonna get it right this time. We're gonna get it right this time. We're 100% going to get it right this time. We're not going to give in at all. We're going to power on, despite such misfortune, at the hands of our own incompetence. We will continue on, because that's what something. That's what we have to do. Oh. It's just what we have to do. We have to move on. It sucks that this Dragon Longsword kind of sucks too. Even though we got it all the way to +5. It just ain't that good. But we move on, we carry on. Despite that. You know, despite things like this. Despite this kind of misfortune. Despite this kind of misfortune. And general mismanagement of our time and resources, we continue on, despite everything. Oh, the gargoyle. Slurp up his tasty item drop. Chase after the annoying gargoyle. Look at that. Okay. Uh-oh. So I think we just run away from him. You see these dumb gargoyles? They were... What even are they? They're like gargoyles or something? They're like... Where do these even come from? What's going on here? They never explain it in the deep lore. They're just like goofballs. They're just like random goofballs, brought to life by the evil of the old monk or whatever, or of the old noble or whatever. Oh. Okay. Cool. Okay. So yurt should be like right here. So if I'm not mistaken, yurt should be like right here. We need to drop down to him though. Whoa, look at this dead body. Whoa, some crazy weirdos here. Stabbing people, I guess. Look at this. Unbelievable. Let's go check it out. Let's sort out what's going on here. I want to meet this yurt guy. What up, brother?
Are you here to fight the demons?
Yes.
So, I am on your side. Thank you. I will remember this. I will remember. I am...
Okay, so I think we just teleport out. Wait a minute. Oh, this sucks though, because we got to go through the whole shit. Do we have to go through the whole thing again? So like, this is actually really dumb. We have to go through the whole entire thing again. But we'll at least talk to him in the Nexus. We can at least have a chat with him. What up, Maiden in Black? Yeah, where is he? Where does he appear now? Where does he appear? Well, let's see where he appears. Okay, Terraletria, Cage. Okay. Okay, cool. So he won't leave. He's gonna stay there until I kill the next boss. So we actually have to go back through. That's fine. No big deal. I need to stand up though. Give me 1 second. I've been it's 2 hours, so let me stand up real fast. Okay. No. Need to fix the resolution or whatever. Okay. Yeah, now we just go kill man-eaters. Now we just go kill man-eaters real quick. Real quick, yeah, let's just kill man-eaters real quick, you know? Let's just deal with the man-eaters real fast. Let's just take care of the man-eaters real quick. You know, the man-eaters. Just real quick, we'll just deal with them. Yeah, just real fast. Just real fast. It'll take us a couple seconds. Yeah, I think Magic Sword Makoto is not better than this. I think we'll probably use Magic Sword Makoto for the end of the game. But so far this has not been very... oh, wrong way. I have to admit that I don't think this has been especially impressive, this sword. I think maybe if you get it super early, it's like really impressive. If you upgrade it a lot super early. But I think the farther we go here, it's not that impressive. So I think probably what I'll do in the guide is I'll talk about how you can get this to like... I don't know. We'll talk about how you can get this to like plus, you know, 3 or 4 really fast, right? Like, you go to Dragon God before anything else. Maybe I'll talk about that. I don't know. But it's been okay. This has been okay. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Right, I survived. This has been okay, right? Like it has been fine. I'm not gonna sit there and necessarily say that it's been the end all and be all, but you know, it's been okay. Done what it's needed to do. There's people being really annoying outside, I guess. For no reason. Honking the horn. It's like... Whenever I drive, I just want to move on with my life. Whenever oh, I haven't driven in a while. But... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So that goes nowhere. It's gonna be this way, yeah. So we go down the cages. And then... Yeah, so this is typical... Okay, sure. Aries such a pain. But don't worry, we're almost there. Once we kill Flame Lurker, it's all ogre. Once we kill the or not Flame Lurker. It's all ogre. It's all ogre once we kill these frickin' the dumb whatever he calls it. Once we get to this section's honestly this is probably my least favorite level, I think in a lot of ways, because it's actually not very interesting. I think visually I think it is interesting, right? Like, okay, blood swamp, yeah, whatever, right? Like we got some big old dumb blood swamp. Why is there a blood swamp? I don't know. You know, whatever. Nobody knows. Just whatever. Just random stuff. Okay, fair enough. Like, I respect the blood swamp. I respect like the concept, and I respect like the dumb blood swamp. What is he doing? I respect the concept. I respect the hustle and the dumb blood swamp. And you're the Silent Chief. Ow. Like, I gotta respect that. Gotta respect that. But the rest of it is just so terrible. The rest of it is just so average. And there's like frogs down here. It's like, why are there frogs in the blood swamp? Like, wouldn't it be like eerily quiet down here? Oh no! You're kidding me! Acid breath. Can I Ed's grindstone it? I guess we just kill the... Does it work? Do I have one? No, I don't have one probably. Oh, that stinks. Whatever. Luckily we got the backup weapon. Luckily we got the freaking backup weapon. See, I didn't know that's what... I thought that was poison that they did. I didn't realize that was acid. Go figure. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Well, now we know. Now there can be no question of it. Are both weapons broken, or is it just the fire sword? Hopefully it's just the fire sword. That, I mean, at least it's interesting. They got me there. Luckily I have my backup ready to go here. Which is honestly probably better than my actual weapon. Like, considerably. Whatever. It probably doesn't de-aggro, but it doesn't really matter. My sweet katana, though. Luckily, I have my sweet, sweet, sweet katana to slice enemies up. Okay. Oh, yeah. We gotta kill Mind Flayer here. Then we'll go back to the next. And then once we drop the heart, we'll go back to the Nexus. We'll grab... Or no, we'll grab the treasure. Or no, well, wait a minute. How do I want to do this? We need to repair the sword. So we'll kill the guy. Or no. Yeah, so we'll repair the sword. We'll drop the chain. We'll bone out or whatever. Oh, come on. Come on, you. Oh, you. Oh, you. Ow. Well. That's actually the worst. That's like the worst case scenario. It was a big surprise. Whatever. We can at least repair our weapon. If we hit him with the fire sword, he just staggers instantly, right? So whatever this stupid sword, the magic sword Makoto just doesn't stagger him, right? So probably I should have hit him with the fire sword even though it's broken, like counterintuitively, and just kept going. So that was kind of a mistake. I mean, I don't know. It would have taken a lot of hits to beat him. So no easy answer there for sure. Well, we gotta repair our stuff. While we're here... Oh wow, like all my armor's broken. While we're here, we can go do some other stuff, I guess. So it's good to know that I can't deal with those enemies in any sort of, like, easy way. Probably what I'll do is I'll repair it later. I'll just repair my stuff later, and then in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll kill... I'll just get some more grasses, and then I'll kill the colorless demon. I guess? Or no. Why am I doing that right now? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Ow. Freaking Grim Reaper. Freaking dumb Grim Reaper. Unbelievable. We really showed him. Do I need... Yeah, I guess I could get more grasses real fast. So I'll spend this on grasses, and then we'll just fight our way back through. I mean, no. Let's look at Magic Sword Makoto. What am I doing? Let's do ourselves a favor and not try to use fire weapon on these stupid gargoyles who are very obviously resistant to fire. And instead, let's just bust out the Magic Sword Makoto. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Or wait, no. We need to buy grasses from Blige, though. Uh-oh. Ouch. Or wait, what? Confusion. Can't you see this is a land of confusion? Or whatever. Just the grips of confusion. Just dementia. I'm old now, I'm 30. It's like I'm having dementia. I'm experiencing the symptoms of dementia. In that I cannot remember that I'm gonna go to repair my stuff and then get to Colorless Demon Soul. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm away, out of my way. Out of my way, guys. I'm on a mission. We're gonna hype this up. Look at that thing. There it is. Sorry, I got lost in thought there for a second. I had a flashback, I guess, or something. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Kill this demon soul, or kill this primeval demon. What up, bro? We're going to drop your colorless demon soul. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Colorless Demon. Now we can repair all our stuff and upgrade this thing too while we're at it. And then when we get the gold, so we're going to use this to slaughter NPCs. We're going to use this sword to ruthlessly slaughter NPCs. For our own amusement. For fun and amusement. And profit. Profit, fun, and amusement. In that order. I think we need to rescue Frake too. This is going to be a whole bunch of... This is going to be a lot of pain. This is going to be like 99% pain. when I finally put all the pieces together. But whatever. We'll deal with that problem when it comes along. In the meantime, we're going to upgrade this sword. Then we're going to use this to kill Old Monk too. We're going to go on an NPC slaughtering agenda cruise. We're going to slaughter like Yurt, and then we're going to get Mephil, and we're going to slaughter the Blue Phantom, and then we're going to slaughter this guy to our immediate right, and then we're going to, talk to Mephistopheles, and Mephistopheles is going to tell us to kill even more people. Okay, upgrade weapon. Magic Sword Makoto. Boom. So now it's even better. Okay, repair. Dragon Longsword. Okay, we gotta repair all this junk. Wow, that cost me... How many souls did that cost me to upgrade? Bro, this weapon's an investment. This weapon is what you call an investment, because I have put a lot of money into repairing this thing, and I've put a lot of money into upgrading it as well, I guess. So this... Wow. There you go. It was like 4,000 souls to upgrade that weapon. Like, I think. Maybe I'm wrong? Maybe I just misread how many souls I have, but it feels like that was like 4,000 souls to upgrade this thing. Okay. Because remember, it's 10% luck. It's 10% pain, 20% pain, 15% concentrated power of pain, and then, what is it? 50% pain and 50% skill. Or pain. And 100% reason. Sorry, I saw that from an IMFA video. Remember those IMFA videos where he's like... See, I wish I was that clever. That guy's freaking hilarious. Those YMFAH videos where he does the random stuff. Where he's like Dark Souls in 0 bosses or whatever. Skyrim without lockpicking. Or something, you know, like, stuff like that. They're pretty funny. Okay, so I think for these enemies you want to do Magic Sword Makoto. And then for the random goofballs we'll do the Fire Sword. They should have known that attack was an acid spit. I should have thought that through. But I didn't, you know. Go figure. I didn't at all. Oh? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. So far so good. Other than we have to go back to the swamp again. So I think this is working a little bit. Okay, cool. We did it. Swag. Yeah, anyway, so well, let's see here. So I'm probably gonna make a for dinner tonight. I'm probably gonna. I have some chickpeas that I've been soaking in water for a couple days now. I'm gonna take those and I'm gonna put them in a I'm gonna serve them with rice with a oh shoot. Oh please. I'm gonna serve them in rice, and I have this tamarind date sauce that I bought from the Indian market. I'm gonna mix that with a little bit of soy sauce, some chili sauce maybe, and some nutritional yeast and stuff like that, and it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be relatively simple, but it's gonna be really good. The main problem is I don't have any tomatoes for it, which if you're doing Indian style cooking, you're supposed to have tomatoes. But I don't. I guess I could buy tomatoes tonight, couldn't I? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go buy a couple tomatoes, toss them in. And then I won't put in any chili sauce. I guess I could just put in chili sauce instead of tomatoes. I don't know. But I guess I could... I don't know. Maybe I... I guess I could do a combination of chili sauce and tomatoes, right? Like, think about it. Think about it for a minute here. We could do a combination. We could do a mixture. We can do both chili sauce and tomatoes, right? Or maybe I don't want to go to the store today. What else do I need? I have grapes in my fridge. What am I eating for dinner tomorrow? I guess I need mushrooms too. So maybe I will go to the store tonight. I'll go buy some mushrooms and some. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be tasty, for sure. I'm gonna enjoy it for a lot. I think I'm gonna have too many chickpeas for it though. I think I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna have too many chickpeas for it, for it to be good. But palak paneer. Never heard of this so-called palak paneer. Let's take a look here. Palak paneer. Let's take a look here. Made from spinach and paneer. Oh, hey, this doesn't look too bad. I like it. I like it. Not today. If I can find some palak paneer sauce in the store or something, I'll consider it. Right now, I'm just enjoying this tamarind date sauce. Oh. Please, no vomit on me, sir. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'll probably put some tomatoes in it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I won't put tomatoes in it. I don't know. Maybe I'll put in more sauce and no tomatoes, or some chili sauce, some red chili sauce. Well, I need mushrooms for tomorrow night. And I guess I'll get a head of broccoli too. So I'll get some broccoli, some mushrooms, and some tomatoes. Toss tomatoes in the current dish I'm making. And then toss the... You stupid freaking jerk. Yeah, eat that. Eat fire sword. Boom. He doesn't even know what hit him. What a clown. The fire sword. Truly the answer. Now. Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Weirdo thing. Excuse me, Mr. Weirdo. I got places to be. No, you did it again! Boo! 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 Everybody say boo! Boo! Unbelievable! Can you believe this guy? Can you believe this guy? It's just unbelievable. Just no respect, huh? No respect. I get no respect. That's a Rodney Dangerfield. He's a famous actor. That's arguably a really bad Rodney Dangerfield, but it's still Rodney Dangerfield. So yeah, a really bad Rodney Dangerfield impression. Get no respect. Yeah, he gets no respect. I have to kill Sarah Connor. Mr. Dangerfield gets no respect. Whatever. Yeah. I can't do a Rodney Dangerfield. Can I do it? Let's try it again. I get no respect, huh? No respect, huh? I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not. It's been a long time since I've heard Rodney Dangerfield. He appears on an episode of The Simpsons. He's somebody in an episode of Simpsons. He's like a guest star. It's like really funny. I can't remember. Or no, who is he? He's Burns' son. He's actually a really big guest star. It's not like oh, Lady Gaga, or no. I think in that episode she's actually really important to the plot too. But it's not. He's somebody specific. He's Mr. Burns' son. That's who he is. Yeah. So there's an episode where he appears as Mr. Burns' son. It's a classic Simpsons bit. Classic Simpsons romp, I guess you could say. Oh, we gotta kill this guy. Okay, we gotta upgrade. We gotta repair our armor. These stupid enemies. Actually, you know what? No. Before we do that, we're gonna go rescue the. We're gonna go get the dumb thing. Where is it? Where's the door? Oh, it's here. We're gonna go get the dumb gold mask, and then that way we can upgrade the colorless demon soul weapon too. We can upgrade our sword some more. And then out of my way, son. I'm on important business here. I'm on very important business here, son. My American friend from Utah? No, it's not spelled that way. It's spelled U-T-A-H. It's Utah. U-T-A because it's named after like an Indian tribe or something. Utah. No, it's that's the interesting spelling of it. Utah. Utah. That's a very interesting spelling of it. I've never seen that. That's a new one to me. You'll have to forgive me. That is a new one. It is a weird word though, so for sure. It is a very strange word. So I don't bemoan you that. Other than it's kind of amusing. It's a little tiny bit amusing to be. It's spelled yeah, so it's U-T-A-H. Yeah, it's a weird place. It's a weirdo place, yeah. It's a weirdo place for sure. No way around it. Ooh, chickpeas. Tasty. I'm a big fan of chickpeas. Yeah, there you go. You got it. You nailed it. Hell yeah. Good job. Yes, that's how you spell it. You can look it up and you can see all the stuff about the rocks or whatever we got here and all kinds of crap. All kinds of just whatever we got going on here. We got all kinds of random stuff going on here. Just like whatever. The Arnold accent, yeah. I'm from Utah. I remember Jay Leno said, okay. Yeah, Ring City looks really good. California. Yeah, I guess. I am governor of California. And I'm here to kill Sarah Connor. And then he shoots Sarah Connor or whatever, and then there's like a car chase. And he like goes through the water or whatever. I have to kill Sarah Connor. Or is that even the plot of the film? I've never seen the film. You'll have to forgive me. I have never actually seen the film. Which is kind of funny. Now that I think about it. Oh god, this armor is so hard to repair. Oh my god, this armor is so hard to repair. How am I supposed to repair this stuff? Okay, whatever. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna go to 4-2, 4-1. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna go and do this. When we're done with this, we're gonna use this to get our fancy weapon upgraded some more. Cool. Okay, well, at least it does that. It one-shots these guys, so you gotta like that. You gotta respect that, for sure. Come here. Okay. Yeah, I think dragon weapons are pretty bad, actually. Honestly, yeah. I hate to say it, but I think dragon weapons are pretty poor. I think if I had maybe if I had a halberd, they'd be okay, or like a really specific setup for them or something. Because so far these have been somewhat poor, but by the same token, I'm trying to think of like another option, right? Because you can do Magic Sword Makoto, but it's a huge pain. So if your goal is to have like the fewest offensive stats possible, I think you might actually. I think it might actually be the only game in town. I think maybe that and like Lava Bow. Like if you want to play as like a defensive character, you're kind of stuck. You're just straight up kind of stuck with it. It's like your only choice. Like there's just no other way. Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Skeleton. Mr. Skeleton Man with weird bones that no organism has. So are they made of like ceramics or something? Is that what's going on here? Are these like made out of like ceramics? Are these like not real like organisms? Like right, like they look like skeletons, but are they actually just like ceramics? Like is it some kind of like what up, Sparkly? What up, Sparkly? Okay, we give you, where is it? What do we give you? Hold on, we need the mask. Start with the mask.
Sparkly, happy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thingamabob. Okay, pop back in. And now we get our fancy Colorless Demon Soul swag. Yes, of course, naturally. Naturally. Hold up, 1 second. Here, where is it? We need... Oh, it's Talisman of God here. Talisman of God here. Okay. Do I have a Shard of Archstone? Did I already use it? I already used it, didn't I? Oh no, there it is. Yeah. That way I just don't have to walk back. Man, it's been a long time since Jay Leno. Since I heard about Jay Leno. I guess He's down with Thing because of there's a streamer, the Vinny Vinesauce guy. He has a Jay Leno character named Gray Leno, who's like really weird and makes no sense. He has like an absurdist like Jay Leno bit, basically. Uh-oh. Whatever. It's fine. That's fine. Wait, repair? Yes, finally. Repaired my weapons. Okay, now we go kill what's-his-face. Now we go kill what's-his-face. What are they called again? We kill the goofballs. I can't remember what they're called again. The man-eaters, yeah. The goofballs. you know, infamous, you know, everyone's favorite enemy in Dark Souls from Soft. The goofballs. That was everyone's favorite boss. Gotta kill those. Gotta deal with those enemies. Excuse me, Mr. Gargoyle. They got like they're like pink and blue and they have like googly eyes or something. They're like the same enemies, but they look like Muppets. That was a long time ago that he won governor of California. I'm also not sure how he won either. That's like one of those crazy things about it. Is like, I mean, it's not clear how he even won the job. He's literally just a celebrity. Like, that never should have happened. But I guess there you go. So the governor, he was governor of California for a while too, wasn't he? Yeah. That's so weird. See, I always forget about that part about him, is he was governor of California. When I think of him, I mostly think about the movies. God, please. No, don't do that. That's the thing I didn't want you to do. You did the thing I didn't want you to do. So, celebrities as politicians. That's funny. So now we've had like what, like 3 celebrity presidents, or is it 2? Is it only 2 celebrity presidents, and then an entire celebrity president, and then also the other guy, and then the governor of California. Boxers, wrestlers. Yeah, let's just have let's all the politicians be professional wrestlers, boxers. Yeah, actors. Never like good ones though. Never like actually good. Never like good actors or actresses. It's always like bad actors. It's like always really, really bad actors. like the really terrible actors. When are we gonna have when are we gonna have like an actual actor? When is Aubrey Plaza gonna be president of the United States? Is that what's gonna happen next? Okay, we need to wait for him to turn around. We need to sneak up on him. This is a stealth build. This is a stealth character. Stealth. We're gonna do stealth on him. Okay, turn around, please. Turn around, please. Turn around, please. Turn around, please. Okay, there he goes. Turn around, please, you dumb frickin' mind flayer. Stupid frickin' mind flayer. Okay, die. 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 We did it. Okay. Honestly, we could probably go kill Leechmonger. If I die to these guys, I'm gonna kill Leechmonger, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna have a fully upgraded magic sword Makoto. I'm gonna kill them with that probably. If this doesn't work, it probably will. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna come back with Magic Sword Makoto. These guys are kind of infamous for being a hassle, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Well, okay, it's fine. And I'm killing him. Ow. Scumbag. Ow. Please die. Uh-oh. No, I'm probably dead here. There we go, there's number one. Gotta Sekiro it. Gotta Sekiro it. Gotta Sekiro it. Oh shoot. No! Don't do that. That's not what I want. He just goes off the edge there. Look at that. What a scumbag. See, that's the problem with the center is they go off the edge. So I could try to shoot him with a crossbow. Guess that's just what I do. I just hit it with a crossbow at this point. I think I need to get out of the center. I think the center is like a big dum-dum trap for big old dum-dums. There we go, yeah. Center's for dum-dums, unless you're shooting them. What is he doing? This ain't so bad. Where is he? That's pretty poor, though. Gotta admit that's very poor. The he's gonna kill me here, probably. Oh, nope, never mind. We survive. Okay, come on. Come on, you dumb bird. Squawk? See, I give my pet man-eater a man to eat. Like, can you say I'm a pretty bird? Or whatever? Like, that's the joke? Oh. I'm not two-handing it, to be fair. Oh, come on, you. There we go. Jeez. Okay, cool. We did it. We did it. We freaking did it. We freaking did it. Cool. We did it. 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 The whole 9 yards. We freaking did it. Okay, now we pop this thing. To be fair, I wish Arnold were governor of my state. To be fair, now that I think about it, actually, though, I wish Arnold Schwarzenegger were governor of my state. When I really think about it, that's actually how it should be here in this state. in my state right now, Arnold Schwarzenegger should be president or whatever.
To life's ether,
No, we don't have enough souls.
most withdrawn out the main
Okay, so he should be. Yurt should be somewhere around here. Where is he? Where's Yurt now? We need to find him. Hold up, what are you giving me, speaking of which?
Thank goodness for I shall and the
Okay.
I do thank them best.
Okay, cool. Now where is how do we get where's Yurt the Silent Chief? Where does he appear in the Nexus? Okay. So here's a dead body. What does he drop? Right now, okay, cool. It's like whatever. There's another one right here. Now where is Yurt? Because we have to kill Yurt. We're like obligated to do that. And then I think I need to rescue Frake too, right? Where is he? Interesting. See, maybe I could be governor of California. Honestly, that sounds like a pretty sweet job. That sounds like a really sweet job. Just you know, do whatever the taxes or something. I don't know. They do the thing, whatever it is. What do they even do? What does a governor even do day to day? That's actually a really good question. What does a governor do? See, maybe, like I said, maybe I could be the governor. Okay, where is Yurt? Hold up, let's just look it up. Where's Yurt? Where is Yurt? Where is Yurt? Entering the Nexus. There'll be 2 unnamed corpses on the ground. One is in the outer stairs near Baldwin. Okay. Upper level in a niche to the far right. Upper level in a niche in the far right. Okay. So we need to go up. See, most of the NPCs hang around the lower level. So we're going to take a look here. Yurt's the Silent Chief. Where is he? There he is. What's up?
I am indebted to you for your help in Latria.
Okay.
Without it, I would not have made it back to the Nexus.
Okay.
Now I can go on with my work.
Yes.
And for that, I must thank you.
All right. So is that all you got to say?
What is it? I have no... Do not be... Life is hardly as precious.
Weird.
Life is... Well, what have we here? Do you wish to die so soon?
This guy's kind of a softy, huh? He has no chance. Like, I don't... This guy has, like, no chance against me. Basically. I'm not afraid of him at all.
Why you?
That sucks. Yeah.
Mephistopheles was right about you.
Guy sucked. Wow, that was like pathetic. I cleaned the floor with him. That was like nothing to me. That was like nothing to me at all. Unbelievable. Okay, so now we go. Now we're gonna use this as our NPC slaying weapon. As our NPC slaughtering tool. The tool that we use to slaughter NPCs with reckless abandon. Ugh. And then probably we're gonna do. I guess we just do Magic Sword. I mean, well, let's see here. We want Adjudicator Shield, so I guess we just do. What do we do for new game? Dragon Halberd? I guess? I don't know. Dragon Halberd plus Lava Bow is probably fine, to be honest. So it's going to be a pretty standard character for New Game Plus, I think. And then we're going to just do Soulbrand. Because we're going to go to Pure Black. Pure Black character tendency is like super easy to attain, I think. Yes, please upgrade my weapon, sir. I need 3,860 souls to do it. Fascinating. Fascinating that this weapon is a giant pit of souls. We just need to keep putting souls into this stupid weapon. But it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I'll admit that. Okay, now. Boom. Okay.
All done?
So I don't even know if that was worth it. Did we even really gain any damage from this thing? Oh, shoot. Did we even, like, gain any real damage from this? We got more bleed on it, so I guess that's probably worth it. But I feel like we only gained, like, 10 damage or something on it. I can look it up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Well, what's the name of the weapon again? Magic Sword Makoto. Makoto. Okay, let's take a look here. So Demon Soul, okay. 210. Yeah, it's only gaining like 10 damage upgrade. It's like really not gaining very much. It's mostly gaining bleed damage. Although to be fair, it's gaining a lot of bleed damage. So if I actually successfully apply a bleed to somebody, they are going to feel it. Okay, so we're going to start by killing this guy.
What are you doing? Even I will not just sit back.
Oh yeah? You're not going to take that? I beg to differ. There you go. So does that make me more evil? What happens now? What does he drop? Storied Soldier, so okay. So that should drop our character tendency. So we should be able to kill the... Oh. We should be able to kill the guy and Mephistopheles should appear. So we should be able to kill this guy, this merchant, and then Mephistopheles should appear. If I understand it correctly. This is a pretty easy merchant to kill. So I think this will do it. Let me check here. What has he got on him? Whoa, look at that weird-ass character animation. Bruh, look at that weird character animation, bro. Look at that weird character animation. That was crazy. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's the weirdest thing I've seen this whole game. That character animation. I expected him to get up and start hitting me with a pickaxe. No. He just did something random happens. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Okay, so we should get Mephistopheles now. I believe, right? We need to quit out and come back in. So Yurt's dead. So we should get Mephistopheles right now. Bring me the Mephistopheles. Bring me the Mephistopheles. Bring me Mephistopheles. Do I need to come back? Hello? Am I not at Pure Black? Mephistopheles. Demon's Souls. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Now where, okay, if you assassinate, okay, wait a minute. To unlock, kill Yurt the Silent Chief, must have Pure Black character tendency. Not ninja, okay. I mean, I did, where does she appear? Where does she appear? Second floor using the outer staircase. So she should be somewhere around the area where Yurt was. Is the idea I get here. Is the assessment that I have of the situation. Based on no strong compulsion. There she is. Never mind. Okay, cool. Right there. Okay.
I can see that you have killed in the past.
You're awesome.
No one can blame you for that. Demon souls are too precious to relinquish. Perhaps a knight like you would have an interest in my offer. I want you
Absolutely.
to kill Saint Urbain and his followers. You will be rewarded amply.
Yes, of
Do we
course.
have an agreement?
Yes.
A reason? Just think of it as an opportunity to extinguish a competitor.
Sure. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm relying on you.
Huh. Let's see here. Let's see. Interesting. So her voice actress is... I don't know, that's a really common name. So I don't know if I have the right person. Hmm. Oh, here we go, yeah. Huh. A television show. Interesting. See, I end up wondering what's up with the careers of some of these people. Whatever. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. Now, right now, we need to kill Saint Urbain. This guy's gonna die. We're gonna murder Saint Urbain in cold blood. Cold blood. With this cool-ass sword. Wow, he folded like a cheap suit. Ow. That guy folded like a cheap freaking suit. Other than I'm getting backstabbed over and over and over again now. Okay, are you really gonna just get another one? Okay, never mind. He did. Uh-oh, they're mad. Oh god, they're mad. Do I need to kill all of them? Maybe I'll just put that off. Try to talk to Mephistopheles here. I should be able to kill them all easily.
What's wrong? I granted kill Saint Urbain.
Oh, okay, I do need to kill his followers. What up, you? Easy. Look at that. Nice and simple. They drop like nothing.
Here is your reward.
Okay.
Now, I want you to kill Sage. I will, of course, provide you.
Okay.
Excellent.
Cool. So now we kill. So we kill the apprentice real fast, and then we go find him in the cell, and we kill him in the cell. I think. But I need to actually rescue him. I haven't rescued Sage Frake. So we kill the apprentice, and then we kill Frake. Hmm. What do you got up your sleeve? Nothing? Oh, okay, nothing. This guy just dies, too. Huh. Well, you gotta love this weapon. You gotta love this weapon, for sure. Okay, so I guess we rescue Sage Frake now. Man-Eaters, Tower Latria. Yeah, we'll go Towers Latria. Okay, then we'll go do... And then we'll, Where is he? Okay. Where is he? No, he must be... Okay, so I must go all the way to this. I'm like 99% sure this is the right way, right? buy some black bolts while we're here too. We'll get some more ammo. Not that we really need it that much, but I think at this point that's the thing's done.
Oh.
Buy item. Black bolt. Yeah, we only get 21.
Thank you. Now I can.
Very expensive. Oh, I think I'm carrying the gloom armor too. Which is my mistake. Yeah, we're like out of... we have no room left in our inventory. Let's just get this done. We'll kill Frake and then we'll move on. We could save Rydell too if we wanted to. Ha ha ha. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's save Rydell while we're at it. Let's save Lord Rydell while we're at it. While we're at it, let's save Lord Rydell. Let's do ourselves a favor and save Lord Rydell. Okay, no. We're not going to deal with that right now. Instead, we're going to try to save Frake. Oh, here he is. Yep, right here. What up, brother? Oh, it was easy. There you go. Swag. Who cares? Who cares what he drops? Let's just get out of here. Yeah. Okay, I think we're done. We're done for today. I think that's where the stream's going to end. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying myself with this character. It's been rough, though, especially with the Dragon Sun situation. Well, we'll turn in Mephistopheles as next task. And then we'll drop stuff off. Let's not forget that so I don't forget it next time. Yep, have a good night, dude. Good stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold on, we'll drop stuff off first, just so I don't forget to do it tomorrow. Or, yeah, so just stream tomorrow. Stream tomorrow. Flambear, Shotel, Epee, Rapier. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed watching me stream. That's good to hear. Thank you very much. Okay.
You have a...
But anyway. Yep, have a good night, everyone. Or, one second. I gotta actually hit the thing.